From Outpost Gray and Grant Thornton Public Sector, we provide you the CyberFed News Roundup, tech news that matters.
Hello and happy Friday, September 30th, 2022. I am your host, Jack Scott, and today I am providing you the CyberFed News Roundup for the week of September 26th. Let's get into it. OT and ICS receive love this week from CISA and NSA. Operational technology and industrial control systems are vulnerable due to legacy hardware and the complexity of the infrastructure. The U.S. government is working to improve the nation's cybersecurity, and in doing so, they are guiding the industrial industry in securing its enterprises. Some guidance include identifying and assessing the most critical and sensitive systems. This includes systems that are IoT devices that might be public-facing. Some of the recommendations are network segmentation and conducting regular network assessments. Some industrial companies are concerned that these guidelines are insufficient. More funding and support are required to support the necessary changes to get these industry systems to a good cybersecurity baseline. ITU elections could impact the internet's current decentralized framework. The International Telecommunication Union is having an election for its next leader. ITU sits under the UN and does not govern the internet. However, it does have 139 member countries and 900 participating organizations, making it very influential in matters related to the internet. The current leader of the ITU is a Chinese leader, and there are concerns that Russia could become the next leader. Knowing Russia's ideology, many are concerned that if the wrong candidate wins, it could lead to people worldwide not being able to connect to one decentralized network, causing siloed networks between countries. Whether they like it or not, agencies are being moved into zero trust. A year after the presidential executive order on improving the nation's cybersecurity, organizations have stepped up and made serious progress with their enterprise transformation. CISA has provided the organizations with a free zero trust maturity model to aid in the organization's transformation. Zero trust cannot be purchased. Instead, it must be created within an enterprise by segmenting data on a network. Moving to zero trust takes time and resources. Many organizations began enterprise transformation in 2021 with a target date of zero trust compliance by 2024. Protection of PII lacking among many federal agencies. A GAO report finds agencies regulated by the government's 24 CFO Act are not doing enough to protect the PII they collect. The main issue stated in the report is that many agencies are not integrating privacy into their activities. The GAO suspects the root cause of this issue is that while all agencies have a senior official in charge of privacy, many have other roles, and oversee privacy is a secondary role or an extra duty. The GAO states in the report that officials with primary duties other than privacy are unlikely to spend a majority of their time focused on privacy, and agencies generally delegate operational aspects of their privacy programs to a less senior official. They also made suggestions on how to fix these issues, which include congressional legislation, suggesting the OMB lends a hand to address these issues, and finally, OMB making it easier for agencies to share information or best practices. U.S. taxpayers' information may be at risk, according to the IRS Inspector General. The IRS and one of its vendors have been called out by the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration for not keeping security and antivirus software up to date. The issues identified that the IRS vendor eGain not only failed to patch 2 critical and 3 high severity vulnerabilities, but they also failed to update their antivirus for at least a year. These vulnerabilities affect the taxpayer digital communication platform. The TDC platform is a secure communication platform in which taxpayers and IRS agents can send and receive documents that may contain PII. A report produced by the TIGTA states without effective security and access controls, the TDC platform is susceptible to data loss and manipulation, as well as unauthorized access and disclosure of taxpayer data. Another issue is that out of the 4,000 users of the TDC platform, approximately 17% or 681 users were not authorized to use the platform. The TIGTA made 11 suggestions on how to fix these issues to the IRS, CIO, Nanny Sager, who agreed to implement all of them, with the first being completed by December 15th, 2022. That concludes your CyberFed News Roundup for the week of September 26th. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this episode out with others. You all are the best, and I'll see you next week.